Now from Coors Field in Denver, MLB Network is live and on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Colorado Rockies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Stepping up now, Austin Meadows, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Smoke toward third. Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out. Into the box, Tommy Pham, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kane going back. Gone! Here's Chris Davis now.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 2.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Davis.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, tough to complain about the start they're off to. 4 wins in their first 5 games.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Batting 4.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit.
Ji-Man Choi.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Lorenzo
takes this the other way to right. Meadows is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So coming to the plate, Charlie Blackmon, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. In now, Ian Desmond. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Josh Donaldson.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Kane is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So striding in, Mike Zunino.
Number 3. Mike.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Batting 7th.
At the plate, Daniel Robertson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And that misses 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kane is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly. Here's Jed Lowry now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Third baseman.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit to third. Right to Donaldson. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. One away.
Batting fifth.
At the plate, Russ Hoskins. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Ball two. Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's Daniel Murphy now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that misses inside 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Throw on to first, two gone.
Catcher, Chris
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chris Iannetta started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. And Iannetta can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike two now.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Up top, it's 2-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Runner aboard at first here with two gone in a 1-1 ball game. To 2-2 now.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that
a swing and a miss that retires the side. So digging in now, Willie Optimus. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Heading out toward shallow right. Waiting on it is Dahl. Makes the play, one away. So striding forward now, Ryan Ibarra. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Now the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Well, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That's probably not what he wants to do with two strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Here's Desmond now at short. Scooped up. Throw gets him. Two down. Striding in once again, Austin Meadows. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And he misses with it, 1-1. Swing and a liner, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Now to the plate, German Marquez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 6.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lorenzo Cain is in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. And he'll step out for a moment here, maybe to give his guy a chance to catch his breath in the dugout for a moment. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Cain is on his way home. In to score is the runner from first. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. For Blackmon, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Robertson takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. Digging in to try it again, Jed Lowry. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Tommy Pham. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Tommy Pham.
Lifted in the air out to right. On the run is Dahl. 1 out. So stepping in, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
First baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ji-Man Choi comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Ready on 1-2. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance. Russ Hoskins.
Leading off the 4th inning for the Rockies. First baseman.
And this is fouled
Number
at the
12.
plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Murphy.
Daniel Murphy comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. On to first, and there were two down. So bases are empty here with two gone. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Donaldson.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane patrolling center makes the play. One out. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Zunino.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man here for the second out.
Second baseman.
Now batting, Daniel Robertson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Way out in front.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kane is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder.
Right fielder, David Dahl.
And now a pitch on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game. And the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth with a punch-out. One away. Into the windup and the pitch. Herman Marquez stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there, base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Lorenzo Cain. A hit in two tries so far. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. From the stretch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Zunino reaches out for the tag, and that ends. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Willie Optimus. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Willie Optimus.
Hit on the ground to short. Desmond fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Riding in once again. Greg Bird will grab a bat and hit for the pitch.
For Tampa Bay, number 33, Greg Bird.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you...
Oh, it's off the third base bag. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Digging in once again, Austin Meadows. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Throw over to third, but the runner's back easily. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Now a swing and a fly ball. Blackmon on the move, and no one will track it down. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to short, and a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Ready once again, Tommy Pham comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him, and he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
The second for one. On to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Here's Chris Davis now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one, and he's back standing. First offering on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Ji-Man Choi. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Chris Russin trots in from the bullpen. Here is
the Rockies, number 52.
Mark Hanna. We'll see what he can do off the bench.
Mark.
Action now in that Colorado pen. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on. And this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Kenley Jansen answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam but needs just 1 out to get out of it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Josh Donaldson stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
To 2-2 now. From the stretch. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could. Diego Castillo is
Now
out.
pitching for Tampa Bay.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Fly ball out toward right field. Meadows is there, 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. And that. Ready for another chance? Mike Zunino. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Number 3, Mike.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Jansen is there for it. 1 down. Digging in to try it again, Daniel Robertson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready with the 2-2. This is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready now, Willie Athamas. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great set. In now, Russ Hoskins. And action now in the Tampa Bay.
Hoskins.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against them.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Bat explodes as this is on the ground to third. Donaldson takes it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. From the stretch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. So that keeps the inning alive with 2 out for David Dahl. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Tim Beckham will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 1, Tim Beckham.
And so they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
The batter.
Now to the plate, Kenley Jansen. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Number 5.
Corey Seager will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away. Emilio Pagan. First delivery to him on the way. Lorenzo Cain swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
He's in a tough jam right here, but you see what he's doing? He's going back with his best stuff, reaching back, trusting his fastball.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. It's 4-2. Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Pham is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Mike Dunn will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campain.
Number 40.
Coming to the plate now, Emilio Pagan. Gary Sanchez is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And that's a base hit, so he does his job off the bench here to open up the 8th. Standing in, Austin Meadows.
Right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. A 1 pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 1-2. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Murphy onto the grass. 1 out. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Tommy Pham. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
That's that international language of fighting words right there. When you throw that fastball up and in, man, that upsets a hitter. That could end my career right there.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Number 2.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Davis. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Sun Hwan-Oh enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3.
A defensive change for the
and that misses for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. As a look, now the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kane is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Austin Pruitt.
Now pitching for Tampa
Stepping
Bay.
in, Ian Desmond.
50.
No hits in 3
Austin
tries so far.
Pruitt.
He's struck out once. In there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he misses 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line to the right side. Meadows is there to put it away for out number 1.
Third baseman,
Here's Jed Lowry now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Optimus is there for it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Into the box, Russ Hoskins. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Meadows on the move. And that ends. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Mark Hanna. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
Josh Donaldson.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 out, nobody on. And this is lined right back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Here now is Mike Zunino. He got under one and popped out his last time up. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Kane going back at the track. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Robertson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Dejan is right there. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Willie Optimus. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the two-out base hit in the top of the inning is still alive. Stepping into the box.
Number 50, Austin Pruitt.
Matt Duffy will be called upon here to hit with
Tampa Bay. Number 5, Matt Duffy.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will... Boone Logan enters to do the pitching, and
now pitching for the Rays.
Digging in now, Paul Dejan. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Canna is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The catcher, number 8.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 0-1, here it comes. Liner towards second, and this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit. Now at the plate, Tim Beckham. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Sun Hwan-Oh, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Gerardo Parra will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9, Gerardo Parra.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Donaldson in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Ryan Starnes takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the ninth to send this one to extra innings. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this, tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
And a fastball swung on and missed it. Wade Davis takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 71.
So digging in now, Austin Meadows. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike. Ball 1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
To third. Lowry on the slide. He's up with it. The throw. Safe. Almost a remarkable play, but now the potential lead run is aboard at first. Here's the first pitch. Tommy Pham is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Blackman's after it. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Davis. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2. From the stretch. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Meadows rounds third and is striding for home. And the runner from first comes around to score. Into the box now. Mark Canha comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 delivery. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. 2-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Desmond. He's got it, and there are two down now. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And that misses ball one. Now here's the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. High pop up. Canha just to the right of the mound. Makes the play, one away. Standing in, Ian Desmond. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Just a tick behind for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's going to get your tying run in scoring position, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, and he'll make it to third safely. So your tying run is 90 feet away with only one gone. There's a line drive, and it'll tie the ball game as this is down for extra bases. In to score from third is the tying run. It's now a 5-5 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Now batting, Russ Hoskins in tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Man, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Robertson fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Paul Dejan. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 0-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Splitter misses, and it's 1-2 now. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out to retire. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Zunino. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Catcher, number 3.
And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kane has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Ready once again, Daniel Robertson. Late that time for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Digging in to try it again. Willie Athamas And a fastball's in there for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Skied into very shallow right. Desmond waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another chance? Chris Iannetta has got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Chris Iannetta.
Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And he's set down, 1 away. So digging in now, Tim Beckham. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Up next for Colorado.
Into the box now, Wade Davis. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Here's the first pitch. Throw down to second. The 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll just scoop this away to make sure it stays foul. So we'll see if they keep the bunt on here with 2 strikes. Now a bunt attempt here. Only play will be to first, so there you go. The possible winning run is into scoring position now on the sacrifice.
Fielder number 6.
Ready for another shot now. Lorenzo Cain. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and he strikes him out to retire the side. Digging in, Ryan Starnes. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12.
Ryan Starnes.
First pitch on its way. Soft liner towards center, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Striding in once again, Austin Meadows. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. The 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Digging in once again, Tommy Pham. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Here he is in his 3rd inning of work out of the pen, which isn't all that common these days. And he's looking a little off right now. These guys aren't used to getting this much work in a single game anymore.
Now the 2-0. Now a flare out toward right center. Desmond ranging forward. He can't get to it. This one's down. Starnes is digging for home. And the run is in to score from second. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Chris Davis hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Hit hard up the middle, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's now an 8-5 game.
Now batting,
So now it's Mark Hanna. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Dominic Leone will come on out of the ball.
Number 51, Dominic Leone.
Grounded to short. One there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. Now to the plate, Josh Donaldson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. This is in the air out to left field. Blackmon moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Zunino. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that misses inside, 1-0. 3 runs already home here. That one's going to find the seats, strike 1. One is a cutter that misses 2-1. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Coming in on it is Kane, but he won't get there. It falls in. Hanna rounds the corner and is headed home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Stepping up now, Daniel Robertson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. The 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 2-1 on its way. On the ground up the middle. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Striding in, Charlie Blackmon. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And the pitch. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Gone to lead off the inning. At the plate, Ian Desmond tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Robertson will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Third baseman,
digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Sent out to straightaway center field. Pham has it in his tracks, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for
now at the plate, Russ Hoskins. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hot shot to third. Donaldson's there. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays finally put this one to bed in 12 innings as the ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rays. 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Rockies, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 50,445. The Rockies thank you for joining us here tonight. And as you exit Coors Field, we remind you to please drive home safely.